Good morning, folks. Hope you're all doing fantastically well. Welcome to episode 3 of The Road to Glory with the Mighty Dunstan. Huge news coming up on this episode. I have sold the best player Dunstan had on their books. I will go into the reasonings on why I decided to do that and go into my strategy moving forward. Now, the issue I was finding managing a club at this level is mainly budget. I want to keep it as attractive as possible for investors to come and invest in the club. So I don't want to overspend and have the club in debt, etc. So the only way I thought I could get this club moving in the right direction is to make some tough choices. And that choice was to sell the club's best player. Now, the hope is with the fee that I've received for him, that will give me the opportunity over the next few seasons to bolster this squad in terms of quality and to get it as competitive as possible. So hopefully I can start putting back-to-back promotions together, which will again will make the club more attractive for potential investors. As that is very important to me because not only am I a manager at this club, I'm also the highest shareholder in the club as well. So, if we go on to the history, transfers, William Smith, my 19-year-old star midfielder for this level, I actually put him on auction on the 10th of March for 250 grand. Now, within minutes, someone had bid 3 times the value of the player on the game, so he was instantly sold. So I was delighted that I received a massive amount of money for Dunstan at this level. Um, you can see it was just over 1 million quid. So, like I said, that is huge amount, and the potential or the possibilities that come with the having this transfer fee now will help me, I believe, going forward for the next 2, 3, 4 seasons. I'm saying that time period because obviously you're limited to only 5 signings per season. I've sold, I bought at Heatburg, which I showed you on episode 2. Now, with the money that I raised from William Smith, I've gone into the transfer market and I've bought this lad, Georgie Scolari. He's a left back, rated 62. He is 35 and he's got 2 years left on his contract. Now, in all honesty, I'm not bothered with the club's or the players' age at this moment in time. I just want their rating to be as high as I possibly can get. As you can see, the average rating of the squad is 56. I'm only looking to bring in players rated 60 or above. And again, quite frankly, I'm not interested or I'm not bothered on how old these players are because ultimately my aim is to get quick promotions and get up those leagues as quick as possible, and then I can start looking in bringing in quality young players. So my basic spreadsheet, don't know what the hell's going on there. My basic spreadsheet at this moment in time is showing the positions of 60 plus players. They're also obviously the rest of them, but the ages I'm only putting in for the players that are 60 plus. Now, with the transfer fee that I've received, I am now looking to bolster my centre backs. I've put in bids on 2 players who are both over 60 in terms of rating, and I've also put in for a centre midfielder. Now, if those 3 are all successful, I cannot make any more signings until the next season because, like I've already said, you're limited to 5 players in and 5 players out. So my limit will have been reached. So hopefully, if I can get those 2 centre backs in, my goalkeeper's strong in terms of rating. My left back would be. My 2 centre backs would also be. So I'd have a good foundation defensively. I would be looking then to bring in a right back next season and then start strengthening the centre midfield roles and then the obviously forwards. I've decided this is the formation I want to play, which is a 4-3-3. However, if players come up on the transfer market sooner or cheaper, whatever, I might be flexible in terms of changing formations. Just depends. But my preference at this moment in time is to play a 4-3-3. Just want to show you the finance pages, or the finance page on Dunstan's club. You can see that cash injection of that transfer has transformed the club's finances. It only had like 100 odd grand more than it had expenses. So, like I said, I want to make this club as attractive as possible for people to buy influence in. So, keeping a good balance sheet is very, very important in my opinion. And like I said, having a good balance sheet as well will enable me to strengthen this squad over the next upcoming few seasons. So that's it, really, guys. I'm not for 1 minute saying my strategy is going to be correct going forward, but this is how I'm going to play the game, and this is how I see it at this moment in time. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.